Okay, thanks for joining in once again, and thank you for the positive feedback about the last video that I created in this series of breaking down the thought process behind some of my favorite photos. And a couple of you told me that it was indeed valuable, knowing what went behind all those photos. So I'm back once again with yet another of my favorite ones. This photo from Somesh and Sonam's wedding. Somesh and Sonam are the most amazing people I have met in my life, and I'm thankful that they chose me to be a part of their wedding and to document it the way I see the world and the way my vision works. Cut to the wedding day. When I was with Somesh at his home, I saw that he had a black car, and their family decorated the car very beautifully with these roses, which is the thing I really liked. And it was just something I saw when I was around the house, that they were decorating the car, and it was not important at that time, but it was a detail that got stored in my mind right from the beginning. Cut to the wedding venue. In the middle of when everything was going on, it started to rain heavily, and the rain practically destroyed the whole venue. Everyone had to find cover, and our amazing bride and groom were like this at the venue. Somesh was holding the umbrella for his beautiful bride so that they reach safely to the small room that we were allocated for the rest of the wedding ceremonies. So when we were all safely transported to that small room, there were no lights, there were no decor, there was nothing fancy that could form an element of my photos, but the most important elements were there: the genuine emotions around people, the happiness in their eyes, the aura of getting these people married, and the overall positivity and the happiness around the air. I could feel it, and probably that all was what translated into the photos without the lights or the decor we initially planned for. So that was the little background story. Now when the Viday moment came, I think the rain intensified. It was raining more, and I'm really glad that I made that decision to go out in the rain and shoot this. So the situation was, I was there, in front of me is the same black car with the roses, and I'm getting drenched in the rain. I'm not caring about that at all, and Sonam and Somesh were sitting inside the car. That was the situation. Now I could have clicked a bride and the groom sitting in the car photo, and it would be acceptable, but I wanted to do something more. I wanted to wait a little more. I wanted to give them something that cannot be recreated. So I think somebody told the person who was driving the car to roll down the windows, and at that very moment Sonam's hand came on that window, and she started looking at Somesh, and I think that was the moment I realized that this is something that's a feeling, not a photo, and I immediately captured that moment. Now when I look back, a lot of things work for this photo. Let me start to explain what makes this photo special. So the first thing that your eyes will go in this photo is here. This is the brightest spot of this photo. You will see this hand, and you'll see this ring, and you'll realize that it's the hand of a bride. But where is the bride? Then your eyes will take you to the left side of the frame, and you'll see this person, and you'll still not be able to see any face or something relatable as a bride, and your eyes will move further forward, and you'll see Somesh. The best thing about this angle, and this lucky angle for me, was I was able to get the both eyeballs of Somesh. If I can take you back to evolution of human mind, we are trained so much in recognizing faces that anything if it's even far in the background and in out of focus, our mind can identify a face. If I would have been even a millimeter to the right, I would have not got this right eye of Somesh, and this photo would have something missing. And you would not be able to realize what the something was, but there would be something missing, and that something was our mind would not be able to resolve to a face when the eyes were being taken from this part to this part. So now you have seen the hand, you have seen the bride, and you have seen the groom. Now your eyes will come back to this corner of this photo, and you'll realize all this is what happening in this photo, from the car to the droplets to the smaller droplets in the background, which are making a very cool bokeh effect. And finally you will see the roses that are there in, I would like to say, a symmetry, because 1, 2 and 3, it's giving it a nice balance of the frame. But this photo, even though it doesn't have Sonam's face, but it has Sonam all over it. It's a feeling of the bride leaving her home in the car with the groom, and it's raining, and there are roses, and there is so much layering in this photo. I hope I'm able to explain it clearly. And this hand probably symbolizes that attachment to her own family, and while her gaze is towards Somesh, and she was going to a new world. And so yeah, that's how I would look at this photo, and this is what was going in my mind when I clicked this photo and when I was editing the whole thing. And so yeah, this is the second part of breakdown of my favorite photos, what went through making them, what went through in my mind, and how it all came together. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found some value out of this, and I hope it inspires you to take better pictures. So thank you for joining in once again. I'll see you sometime else soon. Bye.